ever since his move from Leicester City to Manchester United for £80 million, his career has gone on a very horrible path. Like, this guy, he made so many clumsy mistakes, it was actually unbearable to watch him. To sum it up, he made a lot of aerial mistakes as well as defensive mistakes. Sometimes he would go forward and play as a striker. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense. This guy was just not there mentally and with his technical ability, which is strange because at Leicester City, he was very good at that. He wasn't known for his speed or anything like that, his agility, nothing like that. He was known for his football IQ and his technical ability. He was bought for $80 million by Man United. Now, you could go and blame Man United since they do have a history of buying flop players, but I'm not totally sure that it is Man United's management alone. From what I've seen, he's lost lots of confidence from being the captain of Man United. That's a big jump from playing at Leicester City, captaining the England squad and winning absolutely nothing. Even at Man United, I think his confidence was just down the drain. It was really bad. I know he's struggling with that, and that's probably why he had a horrible dip in form from Leicester City. But, like, come on, we also can't blame United's management and coaching staff. I mean, you buy the guy for $80 million, world's most expensive center back at the time. Like, there's no way that you can't like blame some of it on Man United themselves. Ever since the 23-24 season, this is when things started to change for Harry Maguire. His captaincy was taken away from him and moved to Bruno Fernandes, which I think was honestly the best thing they could have done. And I think that alone gave Maguire the confidence to build up again, train better, and just become a better baller overall. Now, I know I've been saying I think a lot this video, but what I'm saying is factual as well. When you're the captain of United and you're making horrible mistakes, openly talking about how your confidence is down the drain, him not being captain was less responsibility, so he could just perform better. Now, Maguire last season was interesting because for a while he was pretty good. He fell off again, but overall last season, towards the second half of the season, he was actually pretty decent. This season though has been a whole different story for Harry Maguire. He's been starting a lot more games under Ruben Amorim. He's been starting almost every Europa League game, a lot of the Premier League games, even though they've had a lot of center back injuries like Lisandro Martinez, Lenny Yoro. They had Johnny Evans, almost 40 on his last legs, doesn't even play anymore, even though last season he was actually really good. But you can't rely on a 40-year-old Johnny Evans playing your back line when your key center backs are missing. You can't do that. Now, even though the injuries were bad for United overall, those injuries allowed Maguire to play a lot more, regain confidence, regain his abilities on the pitch. It allowed him to just get more game time and overall just improve as a player. And all that led up to Man United versus Lyon. It's 4-4 in aggregate. Kobe Mainoo just scored a crazy goal. And then we have Maguire. Ball gets played to him. He's playing as striker and he heads it in the net. He saves United, dropping out of basically their only chance of winning a trophy this season. He told me that he was United's savior and best player on the pitch in a Europa League quarterfinal against a good team like Lyon. They're not a bad team. From being a horrible, mean player, being United's savior in the Europa League quarterfinal in the dying minutes too, in the dying minutes of injury time. That to me is one of the best resurgence of a center back for Man United. And right now, he's praised by the fans. I mean, he brought them to the semi-final. They're going to play Bilbao soon. Even though in the Premier League, they are still stinking it up, not focusing on that probably. There's nothing to play for, really. They're not going down. They're not getting Europe. So you focus on the Europa League. All this honestly amazes me because I would have never thought that Maguire would have a resurgence like this. So this resurgence from him is surprising. But I just want to come in here and talk about how much of a surprisement he's been to Man United and the Premier League. To have a comeback like that in one of the toughest leagues in the world is amazing. I mean, not many people do that. And honestly, I think next season moving forward, I feel like he'll be a key player under Ruben Amorim's system. And I think he'll be a pretty good Premier League defender for the next coming years until eventually he does drop off due to age. Or maybe he moves leagues. I don't know. Overall, Harry Maguire's resurgence to one of the better Premier League center backs of this season is very astonishing.